is the HomeTech Podcast for Friday, August 21st from Sarasota, Florida. I'm Seth Johnson.
From Reynoldsburg, Ohio, I'm TJ Huddleston.
And from Pickering, Ontario, I'm Gavin Campbell.
And welcome to the HomeTech Podcast, a podcast all about home technology, home automation, and...
Paperclips.
Paperclips, yes. We accidentally started playing the Paperclip game. And if you hear a bunch of clicking in the background, well, I can tell you what that is. That's going to be us playing the Universal Paperclip game. I don't know if you... I guess you guys haven't seen this before, right?
No, I've never seen this. I mean, there's all kinds of clicky games out there in the world, right? Yeah. But I've never seen this specific one.
You introduced this to us about an hour ago, and I think this is why we're recording the show so late.
Yeah, it's currently 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when we started this show. So if you hear me doze off halfway through the show, it's because I've fallen asleep.
We'll make it quick, I think, because I got to get back to buying some Paperclips. I've already cured cancer and male pattern baldness, but I see I'm up to 57 million Paperclips, and you guys have.
How do you get so high? I'm like coming up on 1 million.
Man, Gavin, you're slow. I mean, I'm already at 250,000. I started way after you guys.
Yep.
I got the auto clicker going on, so I've played some games that require just clicking in random spots all the time, and so I've had an auto clicker on my computer for a while, and mine's just set up to auto click at this point.
Oh wait, you're just clicking.
That's why I don't click on your guys' links.
That's a TJ. You've just left it running while you're talking to us.
Oh yeah. See, I'm not clicking at all because my computer's doing it for me. So
really,
yeah,
that's funny.
You guys keep talking about these auto clippers. I'm like, I don't even need that. You know, I guess it makes me go faster. But
yeah, well, it is a fun game. We will put a link to the Paperclips, Universal Paperclips game. It has a iPhone and Android app, which I think is a little bit better because I don't really know if you can pause this one.
What do you need to pause it for?
Well, I mean, to record a show, clearly. We can't do two things at once.
You just let it go in the background, and you come back and you got some money.
That's what they say, I think.
And then you buy some big upgrades.
Yeah. Well, it's a fun game.
I say as I try to convince Seth to stop looking at the Paperclip game.
No.
Like, yeah, don't look at it. Just come back later. You know, it's a lot of you'll have so much money build up. You know, it's fine.
That could be true. I just had it. Yeah.
That's true.
Maybe. We'll see. Let's see. We've got a bunch of stuff. We've got a community day coming up with the Home Assistant. The Home Assistant Ground, November 7th. You need to save the date. November 7th this year, 2026. Is this far enough to plan for stickers and T-shirts and stuff, DJ?
Oh my gosh, this is tons of notice compared to last year. I think last year we had like 3 weeks of notice, maybe a month of notice. And then there was nothing like ironed out, or none of the details were like, you know, it was the first time they've ever done it. But
right.
They didn't give us a lot of time to do anything. This time they're giving us a lot of time to do stuff. So I'm interested to see what we can pull off. Maybe we'll have Justin and Trevor up from Apollo again.
Ooh.
Lucky you. I think this is like pre-notice though. So they let you know that it's going to be coming up. I think come September, middle of September, they're going to have much more details in terms of who's organizing what events where. I think it's again going to be RSVP and stuff like that through the Luna app.
Mm-hmm.
So keep an eye out for it because you never know where there will be a meetup by you.
And that means that you have to drive down here, Gavin, because you have a Tesla now and it can drive itself.
It just drives itself.
You know what? That might be a road trip.
Yes, drive down,
November
hang out
road
with
trip.
us.
I might consider it. Maybe I'll get Rohan to join us.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, road trip. That's not a bad idea.
And honestly,
how far is it from you?
It's only like, I think it was like 6 hours or 7 hours.
Yeah, that's not bad. Maybe I might just have to do that. Okay. Let's maybe plan for that. And Seth, maybe you can fly up.
Yeah.
That's definitely not going to happen. But
that's definitely not going to happen.
That's why I didn't even ask Seth. I was like, if I ask Gavin, that one might happen.
Yeah, my schedule recently has been kind of weird. So
sure,
it's one of those things. Hey, if I continue making money at this paperclip gig I have, I'll be able to do whatever I want for the rest of my life. Yeah, I'm about ready to retire, I think. So. Well, we got that. We got Community Day coming up. We got ESPHome starter kits are shipping. So $40 for that little guy.
They were shipping from the day of the announcement, actually. Like people were getting shipping notices during the announcement.
Yeah, Gavin, you were on there. We saw you.
Yeah, I had a 5-minute spot, or I don't even know if it was 5 minutes. I was a little pissed off. I had to sit through the whole thing for my little 2 minutes. I was in the green room sitting there the whole time, for the 2 minutes. But no, it was really cool. And just working with the Home Assistant team is really cool. Like, when you're a fanboy and you finally meet them and they're like, they know who you are, I was like, yeah, we've made it. We made it.
It's hard not to know you, Gavin. Yeah. You're all over.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it.
You get to be on Jim's show and and the Home Assistant shows, and I see Gavin everywhere now.
Speaking of Jim shows, when is Seth going to be on Jim's show again? Is it next week?
Yeah,
I think it's next week. Yeah, let me take a look at the schedule. Yeah, I think on the 27th.
All right. Well, hopefully you don't break Jim's internet again. So
yeah, 27th looks like. So yeah. I was really looking forward to that one because it's a show I don't have to edit or anything like that. It's great.
It's the best, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. It is. If when that rolls around, I guess we'll chat about it next week one more time, and then we're out to CEDIA. Everybody's going, right? You guys are going?
Oh, sorry to tell you this.
No, sorry, Zap.
I'm supposed to go to CES and World Peace. Nice.
Wow, good job. You went to CEDIA and got World Peace.
Yeah, it's what they're selling these days at the custom integrators. Going to CEDIA. Gavin, you're going on a boat.
Yeah. I have my houseboat trip coming up.
What week is that, guys?
It's the same week. CEDIA week.
When is CEDIA, though?
It is the first week of September. So it's going to be the 2nd through 4th, I think.
Oh, nice. Well, actually, that weekend I'm heading to the middle of nowhere, Indiana. So that's going to be fun.
Look at us.
I'm sure you're jealous.
Getting around, yeah.
That's too funny. Well, that's coming up. We got CEDIA. We got November. We got me next week. Then we got CEDIA, and then in I guess September, October, November. Yeah, November. That's 2 months. That's a long time to remember about saving the date. But I guess I'll add it to my calendar if you insist.
Yeah, but just put it on your calendar, Seth. That's
October, all right. November 7th is a Saturday. That's we'll see. Let's see if I can get to anything around town on that one. But yeah, I'll add it to something. So Home Assistant Community Day. Done.
So you're coming up for it?
I'll put it on there. I actually have a family thing that day, possibly. So.
Oh, excuses.
Always.
One of those things,
Just don't talk to your family. It's easy.
Well, if I miss it.
I mean, they get you out of CES. They get you out of Home Assistant Community Day. I mean.
Well, we have a couple of HomeTech headlines. So what do you guys say we jump in?
Let's do it.
All right. So this last couple of days, this last week, there was a morning that I was walking through the kitchen and I saw my cat just sitting there staring at the wall. And I'm like, what are you doing, you little dumb cat? He's normally a dumb cat, but he normally acknowledges you. But no, he was just kind of staring at the little, it's like a little can where we keep his little treats. He's just staring at it. His eyes did not break away. We're like, that's weird. And so then we're like, wonder what's wrong with him. Come back at noon, and he's still just kind of hanging around, just kind of nervously walking around. I guess since we have this Petlibro thing, it just stopped feeding the cats. Some people it messed with their litter boxes, their water fountains, everything went offline. Owners said scheduling feedings didn't work. Some I heard some people were getting double feed. So those cats really loved this. But
my cat would have loved that one.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, mine would have too. But mine was just shell shocked because his normal food in the morning didn't happen, and then his lunchtime feeding didn't happen when it should have. So, yeah. Luckily, we were home to catch this, and this is crazy because you would think that the schedule save locally on the device. So if there isn't some kind of server outage or something, it wouldn't affect the schedule from happening. If your internet went down, and they say that is how it works, but that's not how it worked. There's clearly something wrong here. So I guess Petlibro's status page said schedules stored locally on the device should keep working. And CEO York Wu told The Verge that the problem is tied to how the app communicates with devices through the Petlibro's online servers. Well, I don't know, because our apps weren't exactly not malfunctioning. It was the the things weren't actually feeding the animals. So anyway, not sure. Bad day for cats and servers, I guess. We while this was going on, we ended up like buying one of those Aqara things because we were going out of town for the weekend. We were like, well, we have to have a working.
Yes, obviously you can't be leaving that alone. You know,
that would be the end of the world for this cat. So somebody would come over and feed it, but still,
sure.
like
that's an inconvenience.
His entire world revolves around being fed at certain particular times. So yeah, we got the Aqara in, and the Aqara is just sitting up front now because it came in Saturday while we were gone. So luckily my wife was on Reddit enough, and she found a way to like basically delete everything and just like build it all back up from the beginning. New pet profile, new schedules. Yeah, just basically tearing down, resetting the whole device and starting over. Turning it off, back on again type situation. So that worked, and we weren't really we had a camera facing the thing, so we could see that he did in fact get fed at particular times. So he wasn't a hungry cat this weekend. He kept eating. But man, Friday must have been, or I guess what was this, Thursday, Friday must have been pretty rough for him.
Yeah, we've learned a long time ago to have a camera pointing at the cat feeder no matter which one we've had, because depending on which one we've had problems with it not working in the past, or maybe somebody didn't fill it up with food. Not saying any names, TJ or anything. But it's always good to have a camera on them. This is kind of silly though that a lot of this stuff didn't work when they had an outage, right? I mean, like the schedules should just work.
Yeah.
There's no reason for a schedule not to be stored on the device. The silly things like the manual feed button not working because of the app, like what are you doing over there? So like some of this stuff is just like, it's so silly that it requires cloud dependency. There's no reason for some of this.
No.
So hopefully this is a wake up call, because I would say there's not a lot of good quality smart cat feeders on the market. There's a lot of them on the market. But most of them are Chinese based, and like the app just sucks.
Yeah.
And I don't think Petlibro is that good, but it's definitely better than a lot of the competition. So,
and if you're going to have like a cloud connected device like that, anything critical, like some of the stuff you just mentioned, should be local on the device. Like it should still be able to function when if the cloud were to go down, because no servers are up 100%. Right. And this is kind of where when I think about like the ratio, right? You could send the command to start it, and in the command, it tells you how long it's to run, but it's locally on the device now. That it stops it, right? So if the cloud goes down, it loses its internet, whatever, it will still stop and not leave your sprinkler going. And then that's the safety. That's how things should be.
Well, that's what I don't understand. Like it should be that way. They said it is that way. Clearly not that way. Clearly there was a problem. So yeah. Even the Home Assistant integration. Well, I guess the Home Assistant integration goes out through the cloud, so it goes that way.
Right. Yeah, I mean, this is a wake-up call, hopefully to them, that they develop a way that this does not happen again. Because now I'm wondering, too, because it's like if my internet goes down at home, does this stop working, too? I've never actually tested that myself. But, my internet goes down on occasion. Does that mean my cat's not going to get fed?
Yes. I believe that's what
I would assume, right?
Yeah. And that's kind of what
that's not good.
I'm wondering. Yeah. It's not good. The cat's very upset. It stays very upset. So
yeah.
That's the pet tech. Well, I got the Aqara one, and that one runs through Zigbee, I guess.
Yeah, that one's Zigbee.
So that's a local control. I'm thinking that one might be the better solution long term. I don't know.
So that's the one I used, but the problem is that we don't use ours all the time, and so we disconnect it. And Zigbee, I find, is a little more finicky with that kind of stuff, whereas the Wi-Fi just like usually connects and updates and everything.
Oh, so you unplug it? Like basically use it when you're
we use it
town.
only when we travel. Yeah, so because if not, our cats just like hang out by it all the time and try to get into it. They're just like, oh, there's food, It's like, no, stop.
Mine tries to poke at it and like see like if it will open up for him.
Yeah,
doesn't ever do anything, but
it's very messed up.
Yeah. Well, a little bit more in the old pet tech news. I guess Whisker's AI-powered litter robot, on Jennifer Patterson Tui's review here, mixed her cats up. So this is a Litter Robot 5. It's the $900 version. I guess, Tia, you have one of these, right? You have the 4.
I have the 3 or the 4. Which one do I think it's the 4.
So this is she reviewed the Litter Robot 5 Pro, and it's a pretty good litter box, and it's got some AI. Guess what's bad? The AI. Yeah, part.
What?
Surprise!
The Litter Robot 4. So previous version.
So this one used a dual camera, and during testing, that part failed. I guess the robot repeatedly mixed up their 2 cats, undermining the whole point of the per cat monitoring. So yeah.
See, here's the thing: is that I think the Litter Robot is probably one of the better robot litter boxes. Because it's a very simple design, just it's basically a giant gear on the back of a globe, and it just rotates the globe. It's a very simple design. It seems like it's very easy to fix. I've actually replaced a part on mine. There's a little liner inside the globe. It's like kind of like a vinyl or rubber material, and after you pee on it for 3 years, it turns out that it starts to look gross and deteriorate a little bit. So. And just to be clear, I did not pee on it. The cats peed on it.
Oh, okay. I
just want to be, make sure that's there.
Thanks for clarifying.
Yeah, no problem. So I went and replaced that. It was very easy to replace. I just took the thing apart and took off some clips and put it all back together. And stuff like this annoys me because it's like you've taken a product that is like easy to use and easy to repair and everything, and you've just made it harder. So what? You can add AI to it?
Yeah.
Like what? We don't need that. And like there's like a camera on there now. I don't need a camera on my litter robot. And like in her article too, she pointed out that she had to like move it because it was capturing everybody that went to the bathroom.
Everyone,
not just her cats. Everybody that walked past the bathroom.
She had it in the bathroom.
Well, she had it next to the bathroom, and like it was every time somebody would like walk to the bathroom, it would catch them on the camera as well. And I'm like, that's creepy.
Awkward.
Like, I don't need to have a camera monitor me every time I go to the bathroom. You know what I mean? It's just, like, I don't understand this stuff personally.
Yeah, that's really odd. One of the rules we have is no cameras in the house. And like we have the Ubiquiti ones. We do have those, but I have them set up where they don't record, unless we're gone. So if we're out of the house, we can go and see, what's going on with the cat. But if we're here and something happens, well, we just never know. It could be anything that happened. I don't know. But yeah, like we're anything that comes in like that. That's a Chinese litter bot or the
cat feeder.
Yeah, no
robot vacuum. I mean, I don't need any of this stuff with a camera.
Not interested.
And I'm the same way too, Seth, because we have Ubiquiti Wi-Fi cameras in the house, but they're all tied to smart outlets. So like they turn on and off physically through power whenever like we leave and come home and stuff like that. So that's the only way I trust cameras is if I can know that I can physically turn them off.
Right.
Like I'm never going to know that. I'm never going to actually know if I can turn these cameras off in like this litter robot.
Mm-hmm. Well, there you go.
I don't like it.
We'll never know the virtuousness of the AI-powered litter robots, I guess, because we won't have cameras in our litter boxes. But
yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I don't need AI to analyze my cat's poop.
Yeah, there it is. Let's move on to some CEDIA news because CEDIA is coming up. Brilliant has launched.
What? Who?
Yeah, Brilliant, the company that makes light switches, right? They have launched Brilliant Max.
Is this a streaming service?
It could be. If it was Brilliant Plus, I think that would be the streaming service. But no, this is a subscription service that turns existing smart home platform into a managed service model. The pitch is here is simpler automation, less homeowner tinkering. So at launch, Brilliant Max includes presets, away, and vacation modes that coordinate devices across the Brilliant ecosystem with home and night modes planned for later. The service also adds optimization, premium support, upgrade opportunities for older Brilliant controls, and it includes one Shelly Bluetooth door and window sensor. So there you go. Doesn't say how much this is in the story, but it's probably less than Disney Plus. I'm guessing. I hope.
I don't even know what this means. What are you saying right now, Seth?
So
this is what CEDIA is. This is what you're going to see at CEDIA.
Yep. They're going to start charging for for some things.
Sure. This company died because they made a terrible touchscreen smart switch, and now they're going to sell me a subscription for smart home services?
It's a whole ecosystem.
Oh, yeah. Ecosystem. I forgot the ecosystem.
You forgot about that. Yeah, it's not just the ugly light switches. It's the entire ecosystem. Yeah.
It works with Shelly, too.
It works, exactly. It works with a lot of stuff.
Oh, man. This is so weird to me.
It might be weird, but it is something. I mean, I think they do a lot of work with, like production homes or something like that.
Sure.
So yeah, it's just a little add-on thing. They can get that RMR coming in. There you go. that's one story that's going to launch here at CEDIA, I'm sure. The next one, DreamWall, says it's going to show a new generation of outdoor cool LED ultra bright waterproof Cobb micro LED video walls at CEDIA Expo 2026. So if you are if you're in the market for something that goes up to 317 inches wide and has brightness up to 4,000 nits, the DreamWall might be Cobb micro LED video wall might be for you.
You gonna get one of these, Seth? I mean, you got to replace that big screen behind you at some point.
Yeah, when I keep breaking it.
You won't have to worry about Android with this one.
Yeah. It's got a 100,000 hour lifespan and a 5-year warranty. So there you go. It's interesting. These video walls do they do cost quite a bit of money, especially when you get the high resolution ones. And these Cobb micro LED. I've got to go check these out because I haven't been paying attention to the technologies. I've been hearing a lot about this Cobb micro LED. And I want to go take a look and see what it looks like. So I'll be at CEDIA. I'll be able to see if I want to buy one of these, TJ.
Hopefully you do.
Since they're made out of little panels, then maybe I can just get a small one, like a 16 by 20 or something.
Be like that Johnny Cash song, one piece at a time.
Yeah, exactly. I'll just come back and buy it.
Just wait until the end of the show. See if there's anything they don't want to take home and you can grab it.
All right. Oh, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. They're not going to want to bring this back
Obviously.
No, not at all.
That's how you got that screaming deal on your TV.
Exactly.
I was like, I'm not taking this back to China.
I'm not driving this back to China. That's ridiculous. Yeah, this isn't going to fit in the Uber. Let's see. We've got also, here's a name you haven't heard in a while, TJ. DoorBird.
Ooh.
DoorBird's it's launching its new D22X series of IP video intercoms, replacing the D21X line with more than 30 models aimed at everything from single homes to larger multi-unit buildings. So I don't know. Click on the link here and take a look at what these look like. This is, I think after joining Asa Abloy, they were actually able to put something together. It looks pretty nice.
It was pretty decent.
This does not look bad at all.
I never understood why they're so big, though. I guess it's all the options and stuff.
Yeah, because
you can add all the different cards and the buttons and screens and stuff like that. But
right, it's got dual RFID, Bluetooth, PIN code, QR code, fingerprint, all that stuff built in. It's kind of the same thing I have in my Ubiquiti thing, but this one's flush mount, has nice panels that go over the top. Also has SIP, OSDP, RS485, and WAGAND, along with some other cloud and LAN APIs. So, not bad. They've gone a long way. They've come a long way.
DoorBird always has all the integrations and settings, right? Because that's why you buy them. You buy them because you can literally tie it into anything. Mm-hmm. The problem is that their video quality has always been terrible.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you can do anything you want with it, but it does not look good. And when it costs like $1,000 or more, you want it to look really good,
Yeah, the one picture, it looks like it's about $2,000, $1,800. That's US dollars, by the way, Gavin.
Let's see what resolution this thing have. What's it got?
The Surface Mount IP video. This is the D22. I don't know. It doesn't really say.
Surface Mount IP. Yeah,
it's probably 4K.
It better be 4K. Especially for $2,000.
It's a 5 megapixel video camera. So what is that? What does that add up to? I think that's under...
See, it just says HD video, so I bet this thing is only 1080p.
Yeah, I bet it's 1080 as well.
For $2,000, you get 1080p. See, that's the part that never made any sense to me. You get all these features, but the video quality does not look good compared to like a Ring doorbell.
Yeah, well, that's unfortunate, but, It does look better than a Ring doorbell.
Well, that's true. And you can get in like a billion colors.
Yeah, no kidding. Look at all the finishes.
You get beige, vermilion, light blue, turquoise.
Well, they even have the RAL colors on there too. So if you really want to match it to something, you can get it here in nut brown or slate gray or night blue. There we go. Polar Raven. What is that?
Polar Raven.
There we go.
What are these Google colors?
This is Johnny Ive make this. Yeah. Well, there you go. $2,000 for a doorbell. If you want it in gold, does the finished price go up anymore?
I'm more positive about this story than the.
Oh, it's $2,500 for the gold finish.
Oh.
Yeah. So DoorBird back in the news. I haven't heard of them in a long time. And that's all I have for CEDIA this week. But there'll be more. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you're going there.
Yeah, but yeah. Well, yeah. Comcast has done something. They've added motion sensors to their routers. And you hear that and you're like, oh, did they do millimeter wave? No, they didn't do millimeter wave. They did they did the old trick with the Wi-Fi that can determine if you have motion inside your house when there should not be. It's just kind of a cool trick, but I think these are, Comcast has like a security offering too. So I think this is the first one I've heard of being able to do that, right?
Yeah, I don't remember of any other ISPs really doing this.
Not ISPs, but I know that there's been some, I think, what was it? Signify was doing this with their lights.
Yeah, they did there with the recessed lights and stuff like that. Like Philips Hue does that, motion aware or whatever they call it. But yeah, I don't know of anybody else that's really doing that.
It's interesting. For whatever it's worth, I have no idea what they're going to charge people for, but like just to get like some basic motion sensing in the house, not bad, not a bad deal. It's already there, it's already installed. See how this works. Does it work Comcast great, or does it work great? The jury's going to be out on that one. So, Gavin, this was a good story for you because I know you may be in the market. Sonos is getting ready to launch a new set of Ace headphones. It's going to be called the Ace Ultra headphones.
Ooh.
Yeah. There's an FCC filing that's gone through. This place, Lowpass, has discovered the filing on Monday. It says the product also is referred to as the S52A. So yeah, we don't know anything about it, but it may come in 5 finishes instead of what was the other one? 2?
Say 5 finishes?
5 different finishes.
Stop.
Grayish.
Why 5?
Shadow black, agave, blush, and sand.
That makes no sense.
Like, seriously, do people not know? Is it bad to use just the color names? Can we not just say red, green, blue, pink?
Tech companies got to differentiate themselves, you know?
Yeah.
Like, really? Like, so when do we got to that? Like, they say agave. I don't know. What is that?
It's actually funny. They were having this rant on The Verge the other day. It was Neeli and David. And they was talking about how when they did the review for, I think it was the Google Gemini speaker, he called it pink or red. And the Google rep asked him, and he's like, can you use like the official name berry? And he's like, no, I can't, because berries are different colors. Like there's not, there's like blackberries and raspberries and strawberries that, they're all different colors. So, it's the names are getting kind of ridiculous.
It's berry red.
The names are definitely ridiculous. So.
But what is this Sonos Ace Ultra going to get us? Is it going to get Wi-Fi?
AI.
That's really what it should have.
What if it does have AI?
Wi-Fi would have been the best thing to have forever ago.
Yeah, we don't really know. This could be a September launch, could be soon. But yeah, we really don't know. It'll be an Ace Ultra. And I guess maybe it's just the finishes. That's probably good enough.
I would be shocked if it's tied into the rumors around their AI and stuff like that they added. So they might have a microphone in it or something. I love how I got flack in our hub. Is it waterproof?
Oh yeah, that was an excellent picture.
Yeah, that's a good question.
But that's a good question though. Is it waterproof?
Yeah.
Or some kind of
Gavin-proof.
Gavin-proof. We will see.
Well, if you happen to drop yours in the pool here soon, maybe you'll get these ones at CES, Gavin.
I highly doubt it.
Wonder if they're IP65.
No.
Ooh.
Well, some other news have come out of Sonos. They according to Thurrott.com, they've added live activity support to the app, so it'll bring playback in info and controls kind of into the iOS lock screen, which is kind of nice. I don't mind it when apps have this setting. There's a couple of different apps that I use that take advantage of this. Let's see, the podcast app I have has one. There's a flight tracking app that I use that has it as well. I like it. I like that. So, hey, not bad, Sonos. This is a good feature. Nice little quality of life. Do you guys use the little activities on your iPhones?
Yeah, I like when my apps have that. Like Starbucks and Lyft and Uber and all the big names have it on their stuff now, so it's pretty nice.
It does also what's it called? Come from like I've seen it pop over onto the computer screen every now and then. So it'll have like the little live activity thing will pop over and show up in the taskbar on the computer. Sometimes, I don't know. I'm really annoyed when I get a notification though, and I click on it and it has to launch like this iOS simulator looking thing. It's like, oh, I'm going to bring up the phone interface of this app on your computer because there was a notification. It looks exactly like it would on your computer, and I'm like, it's not what I want. I don't want. And it never connects anyway. So I really don't know. That's a horrible feature. Bad Apple. So, and then we got some good news here. Some Matter news this week. Aqara has enabled PTZ camera control through the Matter. We got Matter PTZ control on the G350. This new firmware rolls out for the camera hub G350 and adds pan, tilt, and zoom control over Matter. TJ, you were trying to convince me this matters. Why does this matter?
I mean, it matters because it matters, Seth. I mean, what else do you want? You know, I mean, I feel like this should have been. I feel like I'm very negative this episode with technology. You know what I mean? I feel like this is a basic feature that should have been there with cameras. But even other big companies are slow to add this kind of stuff, like Ubiquiti and some other big names. So it's hard to know who to actually blame for this kind of stuff.
Who to blame? Yeah. Well, we've got pan, tilt, zoom control now. So it also ships with Matter 1.5.1. So there we go. All the links and topics we discussed tonight can be found over on our show notes at HomeTech.fm/586. All right, so we got a mailbag this week. I think Jake was kind of wondering what was going on with Gavin's holes that he had in his wall, because I think Jake calculated it 100 days. I think I have them somewhere in the 70s, but it just could be because like when TJ cut the walls, and then by the time we reported it on the show and I released the show, it took a while. But
whoa! It's when Gavin cut the walls.
Oh, okay.
Whoa!
Don't blame me for Gavin's problems.
You cut a few of them.
I cut the necessary ones. You cut
one
the unnecessary one. That's right. I did put an unnecessary one.
Thank you.
But that's better than the door frame you ripped off for no reason.
Somebody came in, we had a family over this weekend, and one of the in-laws looked at the door and she's like, what happened there? And I had to give her that look like, stop. No, don't ask. And luckily she caught on quick. She caught on quick and she was like, okay, we'll talk after.
Well, friend of the show, Jake Sutton, in our hub there has gone ahead and he's sent over an update from who is this? This is the Toronto Raptors announcer, right?
Jack Armstrong.
There we go, Jack Armstrong.
The Toronto Raptors commentator.
Hello, Jack Armstrong here. Gavin Campbell. Bonjour. Gavin, hey, just want to reach out and say congratulations. Why am I congratulating you? I don't have the slightest idea why. I mean, it is crazy. I mean, are you ever going to fix the drywalls, the hole, everything? 100 days, you've not fixed the holes in your drywall. I mean, are you that cheap? Seriously, are you that cheap? Can you just go hire somebody to fix the holes? It's not that hard. And if you're too helpless, too incapable of fixing it yourself, just write the check. Come on now. Seriously. And I hear you're clumsy as well. You know, you fall in the pool with your Sonos headphones on. I mean, seriously. Gavin, you need to get it together. And you know what I say to you, Gavin? Get that garbage out of here. Gavin, it's time to get it together, get it straight, fix the wall, make sure you know where you're walking so you don't fall in the pool, and get with the program. With all that being said, you sound like an amazing person, and I just want to wish you all the best and enjoy the remainder of your summer. Have a great, great time. All the best to you and your family. And the next time we cross each other's paths, whenever that may be, I'm sure you're going to have that house looking beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Gavin, you are the man. All the best. Have a great, great day. And I don't know who the clown is that asked me to roast you like this, but clearly not a great friend. All the best. Cheers.
Simply Amazing. There we go.
That is from Jake, the only person to buy the poll video.
Yeah. So when I saw this video, I died. I watched this video so many times because people know I'm a Raptors fan. I've been watching the Raptors since they first started in 95, I think it was. And Jack has been on the air for how many years? So I've been a fan of his since, I think I met him once, at a Raptors game, but, he has an amazing story. He has 3 adopted kids, and there's a whole story behind that, which is awesome. He's a great guy. And when I saw this, I was like, wow. Like, I don't think he could have picked anyone better. You know, I was dying with this. I love how Jake got roasted in it too, though. You know, like it wasn't all me, but he got a little roasting in there too. But this was awesome. I had to show it to like everybody. My mom saw it and she died because she's a fan of Jack too. So she died when she saw it. And yes, it got me in trouble with the wife. You know, like, yeah. And every now and then, since I've got this, I hear it randomly playing for some reason as a reminder coming from somebody's phone, like, oh, look at this video. Hello.
Well, I'm just glad you showed it to Rose so we didn't have to show it to her.
No. I even showed it to my neighbor, so you don't have to show it to him either.
Nice.
He died. First thing he said, I guess I got to come fix your drywall this week. I was like, yeah. But he hasn't come fix it yet.
There's always enabling you.
It's amazing. No. Amazing. Well, thanks, Jake. This is really great.
Jake, I just want to say thank you, Jake. That was awesome. It had me dying. I've saved it. I almost want to like put it on a video picture frame. So
just always talking.
Yeah. It's awesome. Thank you very much.
That was great to see, and guess I'm not the only one keeping up with how long that project's going to take. So.
It'll never be done.
It's going to be at least a few more weeks because I have a lot of events lined up for the next few weeks. I just don't have time for
just
it.
Just hire somebody. Come on.
Stop being so cheap.
Yeah, I know.
Last time we talked about this, you said you bookmarked somebody on Facebook. You're going to reach out to him. He's got really good reviews.
Right now.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I lost the bookmark, so.
Of course you did. You never even saved it to begin with.
Yeah, right.
No,
wait, who are you trying to lie to, Gavin? We're all friends here. We know you're never going to fix your wall. I'm going to come up in a couple of years. It'll still be there.
Maybe for the meetup.
Just have the picture hanging over the top of it.
No, a quick update live. Rohan said he is not against coming down. So looks like you guys are doing a road trip.
Nice.
Oh,
almost
wait.
Day.
Rohan replied to you?
Yeah, he's on Discord right now. So he already said. So looks like you're coming down. If you don't come down, you can't Seth out on us.
Oh, you got to pick the day first so I can book off some time. And,
well, it's Homeless Community Day. That's what it is.
Oh, yeah, but I'm going to be coming down for the week.
I mean, obviously.
It's got to make it worth it. It's Ohio.
Yeah, you got all kinds of stuff to see. Oh, we can go to Cedar Point.
Nice.
Nah, I think it'll be over.
It's November. It's gonna be kind of cold.
Hey, you guys are Canadian. You're used to the cold.
That's what they tell me.
Yeah, you lie to me.
All right. Well, we do have a pick of the week, and this is probably the most insane pick of the week I think I've ever seen.
Oh, this is great.
This is on our electricians. I don't know how this isn't AI, but you know what? I'm not surprised it's not. This is a 21 gang light switch with 21 light switches and what looks to be one of those, pieced together light switch game. I mean, I can't. Why?
Thanks. I hate it.
Why?
Somebody in the comments made a joke and said, actually, they want to put Decora switches in there instead.
Oh my gosh, that would be the worst. I mean, like 3 of those is bad enough. Like, can you imagine?
Oh my gosh. Well, and I just whenever you have more than 3 switches and you're trying to line up the plate and everything with it, that sucks. I can't imagine doing that with this right now. That would have taken a whole day just to line up the plate with the switches.
Jeez. This is never going, or first of all, it doesn't look good now, but it's never going to look good. And looks like it's a commercial. It's like in the backsplash of a commercial project or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
So looks like it's behind a sink or a beer tap or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it doesn't look like in a good location, to be honest.
Oh, you know what? It's a sneeze guard. That's what that looks like.
At least it's not like on the pillars and under the mantle and around the corner like that one house we saw.
Yes. I mean, they could have done that this way, but they chose not to.
At least they put it in one spot.
One spot, right? This is centralized lighting control. What are you talking about?
Somebody else commented, "Are you going to label that?" And then no.
Why? Yeah, you have to label that. I'm sorry.
Nope.
I don't think you do. I think
just let it go.
Yeah, just let it rip, right?
You're just raw dogging life.
Jeez.
I want to put one of those in, and only one switch is actually functional. All the others are just like when you flip it on, it auto turns itself off.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what if it just what if they all controlled the same light?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a 3-way.
It's a 21-way switch.
It's like, what does this switch do? Just the opposite of whatever that one is.
It's just some cruel like a puzzle you have to figure out how to turn, and it's just one load. That's all it does. Like they all have to be flipped in certain directions, though.
The whole store turns on.
Oh man. Well, we'll put the link to this in the show notes. But yeah, that's
awful,
ridiculous. Well, I mean, I guess the customer is always right.
Nope.
It's just not
That's
the
not
saying.
true.
It's not the saying at all.
I want to dispel that myth.
Yeah,
because they're not.
clearly did not.
Because they could be wrong.
Yep. All right. Well, if you have any feedback, questions, ideas for the show, videos for Gavin that maybe you want to share, picks or any other picks of the week, give us a shout. Email address is feedback@HomeTech.fm, or you can head on over to HomeTech.fm/feedback and fill out the online form. All right, project updates. TJ, you got stuff in there first. What's going on?
Yeah, I got projects. I'm not traveling right now, so I can do stuff. I've actually been playing a lot of video games recently. Downloaded this new game called Seed, by a studio called Clang Studios. And it's basically a world building game. I really don't know how else to describe it. You basically start with nothing as a person, and then you can start little farms and mining operations and go harvest trees and stuff like that. But it's an MMO, so it's online with a bunch of other people, and you live in a society and you do things to better the society. It's a pretty fun game. It's not as fun as this Paperclip game, This Paperclip game, it's pretty fun. You just click on this little make paperclip thing and that's it. This one you got to play with other real people. So it's got a companion app to it, so you can actually play on your phone as well.
Oh, nice.
Some of the stuff is limited though, but it's pretty cool because then you can get basically the full game with it. It's been pretty fun. One of the things that they're trying to do to monetize it, which I actually don't mind. The game itself, it's early access. I think it was like $30 for like the very basic version. But one of the things they're trying to do is make it to where you're going to have multiple characters in the game. And so you can have multiple characters and they can do different tasks and stuff like that. So they're charging real monies for that part. So if you want more than like 2 or 3 people, you have to pay like between $10 to $50 to add a second person. But
wow.
Yeah, it's an interesting game. If you haven't checked it out, it's Seed by Clang Studios. And you hear Seth's clicking in the background there.
Oh, no, I'm not. Totally not.
Definitely not.
Not making paperclips.
He's probably doing the quantum computing in the paperclip
Yep,
game
I'm making some quantum computing.
Yeah.
Happens.
Yep.
And then speaking of Little Robot 4, I had to replace some of the parts on my Little Robot 4 because it's starting to come up on 3 years since I've bought it. And I don't know if you guys know this, but after animals use the bathroom in the same spot for a while, the stuff kind of gets gross, even if you clean it. So there's like a little rubber liner that basically goes where the cat litter sits. And after 3 years, that looks pretty gross. It's kind of deteriorating with all the urine and everything else that goes on in there. I'm sure cats scratching at it and whatever else as well. And so luckily that is a warranty item that's replaceable.
Oh.
And so I was able to get a free replacement globe liner from Whisker. And so I used that to replace, or I used the warranty service to replace that liner. And it's as good as new. It's very easy to replace, honestly. It took me I think I would say 20 to 30 minutes just because there's a lot of different screws in and everything. But they made it pretty easy to replace. So I would recommend that. I'm going through now because I think my warranty's up in December because we bought it near Christmas time. And I'm going to go and just replace, order a bunch of replacement parts. But I have to wait 30 days in between ordering parts. So I'm going to be just ordering parts till the end of the year, I guess.
I have a similar, I have a repair issue to do on on our robot vacuum. I think the little water pump inside is bad. It's gone bad. So I've got to take it apart and maybe replace it. It just doesn't seem to skeet out water while it's riding around anymore.
That's not good.
No.
You definitely need it to skeet out water.
Yeah. It it mops partial of the floor and it starts getting dry, So the things you got to do. This fascinates me that your cats will, I don't know, my cat he gets in his litter box and just like plays. I don't know what he does in there, but he's all over that thing. And I'm wondering like if he was not compatible with these litter robot things, because he there's no way he's going to pee in one spot.
Oh yeah, see that's the problem is our cats just like they put their butt towards the entrance, and so like pees in between like the crevices and stuff like that, which is super convenient to clean up.
Yeah.
So it's pretty great though. I don't think I would want to not have one, but if they keep putting AI in it, I don't know if I'll buy another one.
Yeah, you can't train a cat how to use a litter box, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So,
and then the other stuff I've been working on is some more AI stuff. I've been trying to figure out what AI means for my business. Because I want to use AI for stuff, but my problem is I don't want to use AI in like a customer facing application. Like for example, I don't want my customers to ever talk to an AI like person on my phone or something like that, right? Because for me, that just kind of defeats the whole purpose of me being a company, right? Because like I exist because I offer good customer service and all this stuff that people need. And I just don't want people to call and get an AI agent. So like that kind of stuff is weird to me. But I've been getting some clients actually find me through ChatGPT. I've had like 5 people in the past 6 months that are like, hey, actually I found you through ChatGPT. I just asked them to like where I find like a low voltage or like a network installer or something.
Right.
And it comes back with your information. But what's weird is that like even if I type it into Google, you don't come up. And so ChatGPT is just going out there and getting all this information and then coming back and saying, hey, based on whatever criteria, this guy is the best one. It doesn't really matter what anything else is. And so I was like, so I should probably use that to my advantage. And so I was like, hey, go out and analyze my website and like tell me what I need in order to like come up on like ChatGPT more often and stuff. And so it came up with some suggestions, making some blog posts and stuff, which I'm probably not going to do because those would have to be AI generated.
You just make them with AI.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to do that.
That's
though.
the point.
Yeah. So I'm coming up with different ways. Like it's suggested a bunch of stuff I can like add or edit to my website, and so I'm going to do that. But also, this is like my weird slow time of the year, and so one of the things I'm working on now is figuring out Google Ads using AI. Because I'm not smart enough to know all the ins and outs of like Google Ads and stuff like that. And I don't have enough money to hire somebody to do it for me either. Because I don't know if you've ever been a business, it's very expensive to run Google Ads, especially if you want to pay somebody to run Google Ads for you. And so a lot of times when I talk to a marketing agency, they want you to spend several $1,000s a month.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Before you even see a return in like 6 to 9 months.
You gotta know you're serious.
Yeah, and I'm a small business. I don't have, like $2,000 for 9 months to spend. That's a lot of money on Google Ads and stuff like that. And so I told the AI agent, I was like, go out and I have $750. I want you to figure out, look at my website, look at my Google reviews and stuff and figure out what I should make advertisements for. And so went out and looked at it and was like, hey, you should make advertisements based on like Wi-Fi installation and stuff. And then here's all the keywords you should use. Here's all the keywords you should reject. And I was like, I mean, that's great, but honestly, I don't know how to implement any of this. I don't like, that's the part that I struggle with. It's like, cool, you gave me all this information, but like, honestly, I don't even know like where to put that at. And so I was like, I need you to like explain it like I'm 5 and tell me where exactly to implement all this stuff. And so it's giving me a list of details. I think I can tie it in with like an API and have it do it itself. I don't trust that because if it's going to be attached to my bank account
let it
or
spend
something,
some money. Come on,
I don't want it to drain my bank account. So it's come up with some instructions that I'm going to follow tomorrow and see what happens in regards to my Google Ads. So maybe I'll have that to talk about next week. But that's the kind of stuff I'm trying to use AI for in the business because it's not customer facing, but it'll help make my life easier.
Very nice, very nice. Like I haven't started. I assume that Google has those APIs and those MCP things that kind of tell it how to interact with its advertising backend stuff that you could program an LM could handle for you, right?
Yeah.
But I haven't looked into that, and as much as I know about developing with Google, it's just kind of a pain in the butt to do anyway. So.
Yeah, and it's definitely like you can do stuff with AI and the API and stuff like that. So one of the other projects I was working on with AI is, let's see if I can get this website to load. It's called whatsupReynoldsburg.com. And this is, I was like, it would be nice. There's all these calendars for the town that I live in called Reynoldsburg. And they're all like different community calendars. So it's, it's the city, it's the parks department, it's the schools, it's like all these other organizations who have all their own individual calendars. And it'd be nice if I just had one place that I could go and look at all these calendars without having to like click back and forth to different websites. And so I said, hey, go out and find me every single calendar, like public calendar you can find in the city of Reynoldsburg. And it came back and I was like, all right, I found, 6 or 8 of them all together. It's for the city, it's for the school, it's like the fire department, all this stuff. And I was like, cool, go ahead and add those to a Google account. And so I made a Google account just for this.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, go ahead and create calendars for the different events. And so it created the calendars for the different organizations. And then I was like, all right, cool. Now that we got that, go ahead and make this website. And so after many tweaking and fine tuning, it eventually came up with this website, What's Up Reynoldsburg, where you can go and select different calendars. You can jump to specific days, look at different weeks. So I can see all the calendars all in one place.
I can't spell Reynoldsburg, evidently.
Here, I'll send it to you.
Oh, that'd be nice.
There you go. It's using a couple of different services. I honestly, I don't even know anything about website creation, so this is 100% vibe coded. But it told me specifically what services to use and like how to set them up, because I don't know how to do any of this stuff. And to be honest, this is the kind of stuff that like deserves to be vibe coded. It's like stuff that like nobody takes seriously, but is useful. This isn't taking anybody's personal information or doing anything. It's literally just displaying calendars that are already public information.
You start advertising on this then, right?
Well, I mean, we might get there at some point. So
what if I want a special calendar event on here? Who can I pay?
Oh, you can submit an event, Seth. I even added that up there. It gave me a subscribe button so people can subscribe to future events. And I was like, hey, I'm not really going to do anything with the subscribe thing right now. Can you like put a disclaimer on there? And so if you click on it, it says newsletter sign up is in beta. We're testing our weekly event updates for Reynoldsburg. Would you like to be an early subscriber? And I was like, I would never know how to do that pop up.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah,
I'm never going to figure out how to do this. Even if I use Squarespace or something like this, this is going to be a complicated thing to set up. So this is a good use case for AI, where it's just taking information, it's making it easily searchable, which is what AI is good at.
Where'd you host this? This is interesting.
This is all, I couldn't even tell you, to be honest. That's probably a problem at some point, I would assume, but
that's funny.
We need to invite his AI agent to talk to him.
Oh, you put it on Cloudflare, I see. So, okay. That's
sure. Oh, yeah, I think it's Cloudflare, and then there's like a service that, the only thing that sucks is that because I'm not paying for the service, that like whenever somebody goes to access it, if somebody hasn't accessed it recently, it has to like spin up the service or something.
Yeah, a little worker. But that doesn't take very long.
No.
If you a few hundred milliseconds at the most, and then
I don't pay anybody to host this website at the moment. It's all free, so I think I pay like Namecheap or something. But
our entire website runs the same exact way, so
I love it. Yeah. See, like this is like I've always wanted to do website projects and stuff, but like I'm not going to become a web designer, and all the stuff I want to do is silly stuff like this.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's not something that like I'm gonna ever make money from, or like a lot of people are ever going to use. Like. Maybe a couple dozen people are going to use this website like in a month.
Yeah. No, it works. It works. So this is what I'm finding, like the whole vibe coding thing, it's actually really useful for, is that if there's a project that you wanted to get done, or just something like a way your computer doesn't work and you wish it worked, this is what it's really empowering people to go out and do stuff like this. And I mean, there's no like risk on this one for like data loss or anything like that. You're literally just making a dashboard of calendars and making it, public or whatever. So the only cost it would have is basically the domain name associated with it. And, even that, like, it can be cost optimized and all that stuff. So this is good. I like it, TJ. Yeah.
And I set it up through Hermes. And so I was like, Hermes, I want you to create a specific bot that its literal job is just to go out and update the calendar. And so go out, update the calendar, analyze everything, and just make sure that's always up to date. And so that part's always taken care of. So it should be, self-sufficient.
Yeah. Well,
we'll find out in the long term, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, see how it works in a while. Yeah, it reminds me, I have to move this over to Cloudflare because it's on AWS right now. Is our iguana's falling? So
yeah,
that one up.
That'll be coming up soon.
Yeah, it looks like we're all good. It's 73 in Reynoldsburg and 59 in Pickering. So wow,
it's cold there.
Man, so chilly.
What's 59 in Celsius?
Well, I can tell you. Hold on, this got AI powered conversions here. 15 for you, right?
Yep. It's a nice brisk night.
It's 32
so
here,
cold.
And then
it's open the windows and enjoy the breeze night.
It's 32 here and 23 where where TJ is.
You got too much crime to open your windows at night.
I got too much humidity to open my windows at night. All right. Well, that's pretty cool. Gavin, you got anything? What's going on?
Oh, well, as I mentioned, we had some family over here this weekend. It's been a bit, these next few weeks are going to be crazy, but we had a little pool incident happen on the weekend. And, I don't want to get into it, but basically it made me start thinking about how I can, about water testing, automatic water testing.
Oh, yeah,
and
sure.
Stuff like that. So I've been looking around at devices that will test my pool water for me. And I'm looking at it to, I guess you want to know how much chlorine, what the chlorine levels are at, or the alkalinity levels, or the pH levels, or things like that, right? And report back on you, and then you know what chemicals you got to add. I've seen a number of devices, but they're all like US only like devices. Like they're not available in Canada, so I can't get them. So this is a call out to the community. And I'm not looking for one of those expensive, the whole Hayward setup where, it's like $10,000 and they have the full. I just want something I can throw in the pool, let it float around and report, and it, reports into Home Assistant, hopefully, and stuff like that, right? So call out to the community. If you know anything that's available in Canada, that's a very important point.
All kinds of restrictions. Can't be $10,000. Has to be available in Canada. I mean, anything else you want to add in there?
No.
That's in there too,
and Home Assistant integration would be a bonus, point me in that direction. Send me a note. Let me know if you know of something, something I could just throw in there and it starts reporting my levels, and, we'll go from there.
What did what was it, EcoWit? What did that one do? That wasn't like chlorine and stuff, right?
No, that one was just temperature, I think.
No, it did water quality. It did water quality, but I don't think
it was
like
nitrates and stuff like that. I don't think it was.
Yeah, that was.
I don't know how well that would hold up in chlorinated water. That's pretty corrosive.
Yeah. I saw some really nice ones available in the States. Where there were some that it was built into the skimmer cover. And then it hung down from there. Good, and it was a really nice, clean setup. The only problem was, again, it's not available in Canada because I guess they have to send you certain cartridges every now and then to renew, and they don't ship to Canada. And I've seen a couple others. Same story. It's like, I think Finwheel was another one that's a startup. It doesn't ship to Canada, so I can't get anything up here. So for now, I have to take my water, take it down to the pool store. They analyze it. They tell me everything I need to add, and I just do that. And I just want to eliminate that trip. Something to automatically do it for me, and then, I can balance my own waters.
There are a couple of things that existed that were like they would float in the water years ago, but I don't know of anything. There's got to be something commercial that'll do it though. Like that you can hook up. Yeah, of course. I mean,
$10,000. I want something I can buy it and get it in Canada, and it's not $10,000. I want something affordable.
This guy drives a Tesla. Come on,
that's like 10 Sonos Arc Ultra headphones or a Sonos Ace Ultra. I can't even say it. Sonos Ace Ultra headphones.
Yeah. So if anyone in the community knows of anything, shoot me a message.
Well, you're coming to America here soon, so you can always grab something while you're here.
Well, it's not necessarily just grabbing the device, but they usually have to send you refill cartridges or something, or replacement cartridges. And that's where you get into trouble. So I'd have to keep visiting you every, couple times.
Oh, yeah,
every
definitely
year.
Don't want that. My bad.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
I take that back. But if we do Home Assistant Community Day once a year, I mean,
maybe road trip.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But that wraps it up. I mean, we've talked about everything else throughout the show that I've been, working on and stuff going on in the hub. So, Seth?
Yeah. Well, last week when Gavin was talking about, some things that he was up to, he did make mention of some odd user accounts that we had show up on our Mastodon server. It turns out they were definitely spam bots. So they got
surprise.
Yeah, surprise. The threat was real. And I kind of we had a report. Somebody reported some account, that can happen from time to time. And I went and looked at it. I'm like, oh, it's some kind of weird like pro-Russia propaganda thing. I'm like, yeah, all right. Let's see what we can do to get rid of this. And I'm like, well, wait a minute, how did they get on here? Because it's not like I went and looked at their account and it said invited by this other account. I'm like, what the heck? How do you invite? And it turns out that Mastodon had this setting that I was mostly unaware of. That was like, yeah, if you have a you're invited, and we have this process that Gavin mostly took part of, and I would occasionally take part of, where if you apply on the server and you say Gavin's cool, Gavin would approve you. But if you come in, saying something about nothing we don't care about, I guess, you would get rejected, right? And that served well for a while until this little flaw or whatever popped up, and we're like, came out of nowhere for me. Really, I wasn't really sure of kind of like what caused this at first, but then I went reading somebody's website, and they pointed me to the weird location, like in the user settings and role settings, that this was set at. So I was able to turn that off, and then go ahead and get like a go ahead and start like figuring out like how these what they're up to. And I was looking at our stats, and our server stats were like, you've got like 500 new users, and like the server is super active. I'm like, the server is usually sleepy. Like, this makes no sense whatsoever. So yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm going to fight a bot with a bot. And I went over to my friend Claude. I'm like, hey, SSH into this server here. I want you to connect to the Mastodon API or just get right into the database or whatever. I don't care. And let's root these guys out and see if we can get rid of them. And it went to task. It found over, I think, 270 accounts that were basically and it like triangulated where they came from, who invited them, like got down to like the root level of the account that was approved. And honestly, like at first glance, it was one of those like, yeah, I could see like that could go either way, right? We had it like set up where it was like you read the thing, and if it makes like, if the sentence makes sense, or and they're kind of talking about technology, I guess we could approve them. But in this case, there was a couple more things I guess we should have been looking at to moderate things a little bit better. And I was kind of like looking around. This stuff all comes in waves, right? So like if I'm having a problem, then a bunch of other servers are having a problem. So I went and looked and see what other Mastodon people were doing, and I found one that was having problems with similar bots that were disseminating this way. And there was a repository they set up that kind of like outlined how to ban things, and I was like, hey, friend Claude, let's do this. And it just went to town and made like this, I don't know, kind of like it suggested a bunch of things that we could use. And then, basically if there's like 2 or 3 tests that it will perform. One is, I guess if the IP address that you're coming from is a registered or a known Tor exit node, which is like Tor is like the secret internet or something behind the internet. I'm not sure.
So you get all the good stuff on the internet.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, if you're coming from that, you're not getting any HomeTech, right?
Aww.
So yeah, sorry.
How am I going to get my drugs now, Seth?
I don't know.
I was buying them through our Mastodon server.
Mastodon server, right? To all those Russian bots. It was great. Yeah. So like that's one of them. The next one is if you use a throwaway email domain, like a random, like one of those email randomizer. So that won't get you in if you see that. And then there's a couple other. I think there's a service that I haven't hooked up yet that will actually test to see if the email is real. So if it like comes from like Gmail or something or a real domain, I think there's some kind of like test that it can do somehow. So I'm gonna try that. It's free up into like, I don't know, 50,000 people or something like that, and it's kind of like set up to fight these bot farms and this exact kind of thing, right? So yeah. I'm gonna see how this works. It's hooked up into our Slack chat now. So when somebody does apply, it kind of, right now it's posting like everybody. And TJ has seen these come through, and Gavin has too. Like, I think there's 2 or 3 today. Mm-hmm. They kind of recommends, like, hey, here's the flags that we're throwing up. And it recommends an action that you take, and you can reject or approve right there in Slack. You don't have to leave Slack. You don't have to go to the Mastodon interface or anything like that. So it's kind of nice. And that's my Slack bot that I'm building out. I'm going to try and do some more with that, where we can like submit, like, somebody post a story inside the hub or something. We can add that to the show notes directly from there. So there's a couple of things I'd like to do with it in the future, and this is kind of like a little the starting, I guess, of it. But it's cool to like made a Slack bot that will like do what's it called, like 2-way interactions. So there's like little buttons on there, and then like you can hit reject or approve, and then the message will update based on what action you took and what the server says. So yeah. Fun little project, all done by my friend Claude, with my assistant. But I was out of town this weekend, so it didn't take much. Like I kicked it off, and then I walked away and forgot about it for a couple of days. And I got back this morning and was like, oh, it's always the problem. It's like, what's the state of this? And it's like, yeah, I just need to deploy. You didn't say deploy this thing, so I was like, oh yeah, go do it. And then everything started working. So, nice. Yeah. Happy about that, and now we hopefully won't have these spam accounts coming in a couple of. See how this works. There's a flag that I can throw that will be like, don't just basically, if you fail these two, two or more of these tests, then you're automatically banned, and they won't even notify us anymore. Just reject the account outright. So that'll be nice.
It was pretty impressive. When I saw it pop up in our Slack channel, and with the easy to press buttons, I was like, yes, finally.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so much easier than having to go to a website, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So nice job.
Yeah. It's what vibe coding's all about. Like I said, this is something I've always wanted to do, kind of. Like I've always wanted to have the ability to set up and basically like take the like take the like a Slack bot and have fun with it within Slack itself. And I just haven't ever had time to do it. And now I can just say, hey, make this feature on, and here's where all the things are that you need to get to understand like how to interact with Slack, and then it just goes down and does it. I don't have to worry about it. So this is great. It really is, like I said, empowering, and just like frees up a lot of time to do other stuff too. So yay!
Vibe code all the things.
Exactly. Well, I think that's going to wrap up this week. We want to thank everyone for listening to the show, but I want to send a big special thanks for those who are able to support the show financially through our Patreon page. If you don't know about the Patreon page, head on over to HomeTech.fm/support and learn how you can become a patron for as little as $8 a month. Any pledge over $5 gets you a big shout out here on the show, but every pledge will get you an invite over to our private Slack chat, the Hub, where you can see videos for Gavin posted, well ahead of time. And I mean, again, that was great. So thanks, Jake. If you can't support financially, totally understand. Just appreciate a 5-star review or a positive rating in the podcast app of your choice. That's going to wrap up this week in Home Tech. Everyone have a great weekend, and we will see you next week.
Till next time.
Take care.